My name is Courage. I am an IFBB Classic Physique Pro. I am from Texas. Well, born in Nigeria, raised in Texas, so that counts. Currently, I am 3 weeks out from the Arnold Classic, so it's a game time. Today I am training shoulders and tricep. We're going to start with a rear depth movement first, just to warm up your shoulders, and I'm going to move into the heavy dumbbell presses, and then finish off with the rest of the machine work. But shoulders are my favorite, so, well, one of my favorites, so it should be fun.
What's your least favorite exercise?
Least favorite exercise. See, this is gonna freak everyone out because it doesn't make any sense. But I hate barbell rows. Cannot stand them. I'll do dumbbell rows any day of the week or any kind of row. But a bent over barbell row, and again, like 95% of people do it wrong, to be honest. But for some reason, my lower back, I feel my bicep and lower back more than my back. My actual life. So it never made any sense to me. And then, unless my back grew when I stopped doing that, I figured other things out. So yeah, barbell rows for sure. I would say the Arnold's prestige is literally up there. It's the people that are in that going to be competing on that show, because it's invitation only. You only get invited if you've done something. It's not necessarily anyone can just get in. Like, you have to have a name and then they invite you. So the people I'm going against, there are only 8 of us, which is odd, but it's literally the top 5 in the world minus Bumstead. So it's number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. It's just so you're going against the best. So to me, that you get a chance to stand next to them and see where you are. That's basically how I view it, yeah. Because every time you're next to someone, it's someone that's of caliber. So to me, it lets me know where I stand and what I need to work on, or if I'm there yet. That's it. Right now, actually starting today, don't do this, you're about to freak out. I'm actually eating about 1,200 calories. Yes, because I'm trying to make that weight. So for my height, for Classic, I have to make weight at 192, which means I'll probably get on stage somewhere about 198. But as of this morning, I am 214. So we're starting to go into starvation mode, like I like to call it. So somewhere around 1,200 calories. It's just protein and veggies all day. Use 8 ounces of white fish and a bunch of vegetables. That's my meal plan for at least the next 5 days. So I'm not eating 10,000 calories. I wish I was. I wish I was.
Damn.
Yeah, that's just for the next 5 days.
1,100 actually.
It's not 12. So my last competition was actually my best look so far in terms of conditioning, which basically means how lean and how much in shape you can get. I finally achieved that part, but that also showed me a bunch of holes that I had. So that's why, although I did qualify for last year's Olympia, I took it off because I needed time to get better. So I decided to just try to get basically my weakness. My legs were overpowering and the balance was off. So I was trying to get that balance right. That's basically what I've been working on the past 4 months. So we'll see how that translates over in 3 weeks here. I do this by myself. I do have someone that I have for second eye, because especially when it gets close to a show like this, most high-level pros and people in general can be extremely neurotic in that sense that they will burn themselves to the ground if someone's not there. It's like, hey, you need to back off, or hey, you need to push. So I do have Ray who helps me out with that. But mostly it's, when it comes to training, I like to think, I feel like I know my body the best than most people would. They might have input, but I go through it, so usually it's on me to get that part. I always view it as why change what got you the muscle? Just do the same thing, and then just use the food to get the body fat off.
When did you first like wake up and realize, damn, I'm big as hell?
I still haven't figured that part out yet. I still think most bodybuilders or people that do this whole competing thing are never satisfied with the size yet. It's a bigorexia, whatever the heck they call it.
Oh, I think body dysmorphia or something.
Well, I feel like there is some sense of it. It's just that pursuit of perfection. You're never satisfied. And it doesn't help that you're in a sport where they're judging. Like, it's a muscle pageantry at the end of the day. It's not necessarily a sport. You're standing there and people are telling you, yeah, you're not big enough, or you're not lean enough, or you're not. So yeah, there's that constant thing of, I'm gonna try to be better. So yeah, I don't think I've ever woken up and gone, oh yeah, this is it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would never go up to like open bodybuilding, that's not I don't view that as something for me. But for classic, there's like that. I like that weight parameter because it stops me from going overboard. And that's it. You're never satisfied. So I am looking forward to the show. That is 100% correct. I want to see where I stack up against those top 5 in the world. I want to stand next to them and see if I belong or not. It's a major deal for me. But the other factor is actually sitting down with the people that are my close people and just having just a normal food time with them. That's it. Those are the 2 things I'm looking forward to, honestly. Point, especially whenever you're like this close to a show, managing fatigue and cortisol level is the most important thing, because high cortisol actually stunts fat loss. That's a lot of things people don't know. So the more work you do, if you can't manage recovery, which basically means bouncing back, it's like you need to dig a hole enough for you to get out of. Digging a hole where you're stuck in, you're dead. There's no body fat loss at all. There's water weight. Like I said, just excited to see where I stand in the show. It's motivating those days where you feel like absolute dog crap and like just walking hurts, like getting up from the couch just hurts. Because you have to push yourself to certain levels. But knowing like, hey, Joe over there is pushing it just as hard is motivating enough for you to get up. Plus also when you hear, oh, there's $100,000 on the line, you get your ass up too and go to work. But that's the thing I'm looking forward to the most. Just seeing where you belong, seeing where you stand. It's the challenge of pushing yourself and knowing like you left nothing that you could control, let go. Like as long as I control what I can and do the best that I can, I'm gonna be 100% satisfied with however this turns out. There's just I can't grow 5 inches taller, if that makes sense. I can't, some of these guys are like 6 foot plus. I can't do that, but I can control what I can't control and bring my own gifts and my own game. And if I do just that, I think I should be just fine regardless of what the outcome turns out. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And also going to Cheesecake Factory afterwards. If you can't tell by this point, all I think about is food. And the favorite thing for me, I've never said no to cheesecake. So you wanna get me to do something, get me a lot of cheesecakes.